some seriously shocking news coming out about the GLP-1 injections, and I think we all need to be aware of it. The likes of Mounjaro and Wegovy, fact is, you need to be on them for life. Yes, this isn't social media hype. The news, the science, the data is in, and it's showing that weight gain is almost inevitable when we cease using these drugs. A major review published by the British Medical Journal and then picked up by press like Sky News, The New Scientist and others showed what happened to people when they actually stopped taking this medication. And the headline is that those that stopped taking that medication after reaching their ideal weight put all of that weight back on, but also much quicker than they lost it. Yes, that's right, all of that loss is increased and happens to pile on much quicker, and all of the benefits, lowering blood pressure, your glucose, diabetes, cholesterol, they all start to drift back to the numbers that they were and higher. This doesn't mean that the drugs don't work. They absolutely do while you're on them. So most people are regaining their lost weight, not slowly, not gradually, but predictably. The drugs work. They do help you lose fat, lose pounds, but they don't reset your metabolic problem. And that's the issue. People are taking these drugs, they're costing £300 a month in the UK, and over 2 million people took them. I'm not sure of the numbers in the US, but I tell you this, £300 a month for life, that's not something I could subscribe to. We've been sold this lie that this is the miracle drug. And don't get me wrong, for many of my audience that are taking GLP-1s, it has been life-changing. But for how long? Truth is, after the age of 50, weight loss, fat loss isn't just about willpower. It's about insulin sensitivity. It's about muscle loss. It's about appetite signaling, and it's about hormonal changes. Just simply letting go of all the fat seems like a dream come true, but we are not sorting out what is happening underneath. GLP-1s work by artificially increasing those hormones that make us feel full. So when the drug stops, the signaling stops, and that's where we end up back at square one. That's why researchers are now openly admitting that treating obesity should be treated similar to lifelong conditions like blood pressure, cholesterol, the type of chronic conditions that require lifelong medication. So if you're taking GLP-1s and you're paying for them privately, that's likely £300 a month, or the equivalent in dollars, every single month, just to keep the weight off. I have seen so much nonsense about zero bodies, size zero bodies. I really hope that that trend is not coming back, but I do believe it's based on the misuse and the ease of access to these GLP-1s. Now look, I'm 5'7" and I'm slim for my height, I guess, and for my age, I'm 56. But I work hard to maintain a healthy lifestyle. It's not expensive, and it doesn't take time. It just takes adjustment. But the reality is, do you really want to be injecting yourself for the rest of your life? You lost the weight, now let's keep it off. And the truth is, for many, being on these GLP-1s isn't addressing the fundamental issue over 50. We're losing muscle, we're losing bone density because we are not active and we're not creating muscle. If we want to be superficial, our skin looks older because we're losing muscle, we're losing fat, and we're losing collagen at a rate of knots. All of these things are fine if you have a serious health problem and you need to lose weight fast. But if you're losing weight for vanity purposes, have a think. What you should be doing is not taking the GLP-1s. You probably should be adjusting your lifestyle. When the injection becomes the solution rather than the support, that's the issue. There's a problem right there. Now, as with everything, one size certainly doesn't fit all. This is not a lecture. I am not berating anybody for the use of GLP-1s. I know so many people that are on them and they have been life-changing. However, we need to address the fundamental issue, changing habits, creating brand new ones that absolutely are life-changing as we age, helping us maintain a healthy, fantastic over 50s. Medication should simply be the bridge, not the destination. And for us women over 50, this latest research that has been 2 years in the making really solidifies everything that I have been talking about on this channel. Muscle matters, protein increase, bone density, living life to the full, but changing our habits as we age. The truth is, if we train ourselves, when those GLP-1s are removed, metabolic resilience remains, and that's something you can carry on and through for the rest of your life. The question is, which path will you take when you stop taking those drugs? And which can you take right now to begin your lifelong journey of wellness, longevity, vital health, well into your 50s and beyond. Now, if you're interested in what I do in order to stay slim, my next video is superb. It's just for you. I'm actually going to teach you something called a metabolic preload, something that Brian Johnson, you know, the tech Silicon Valley millionaire, billionaire, has talked about. Now, I'm not about, you know, never dying, but I am about living my best life. This is super good and you're going to love it. That's coming next week. For now, I do hope you enjoyed today's video. Remember to share it with your girlfriends, to like, comment, because I always respond to your comments, and subscribe. I will see you on the next one. Bye for now.